The Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Monday morning. Off the bench. Nope, that is not Jacob Hester's voice. He's gone. He's in Miami. We got Flynn, Alondra, Taylor, Kane the dog, holding it down for you. The tripod rides again on this freezing, literally freezing, cold morning here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. What's up, everybody? How we doing?
What up?
What up?
Tripod.
Let's go. Mount
Tripod
up.
gang.
Freezing is correct. I got in the truck this morning. I left the house early. I was like, okay, we're going to get an early start to this Monday. Let's go. Had to sit there for 10 minutes and defrost the ice.
Yeah.
Off the windshield. I was like, okay, it's one of those days.
One of those days. I was actually about to say that. If you haven't left your house, make sure you just run out there.
Pour hot water on it.
Oh, you can do that. Or just turn your car on. Let it warm up a little bit.
You actually shouldn't pour hot water on an icy windshield.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
Because it cracks. Mm-hmm. Something about hot and cold, extreme.
Yeah, it expands. Heat
Glass,
expands.
yeah.
It's called science, people.
Yeah.
And that's what we do here at Off the Bench. Welcome in. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know it was cold, but it was beautiful weather outside of that. Bluebird skies. And it was fantastic football all weekend, for the most part, I guess. We got a national championship game tonight, which that is why Jacob Hester's there covering the game. He's been there all weekend doing all the media stuff, and he's just living his best life. He's a big Miami type guy, too. South Beach guy. I bet he's been out till 2, 3, 4 in the morning every single night. And he definitely did not just probably stay in his room and not go to sleep or go eat with anybody.
No.
He definitely
He
did
partied
not.
all night.
Partied all night. He's definitely not a room service guy.
Mm-mm.
But before we get to the football, the sports, the basketball, the portal, all that stuff, we have something bigger to talk about. Alondra.
Yeah. I would say this is
Marathon.
bigger. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Finished a half yesterday.
You've been training longer for this than most of these football players have been training.
True. I've been training since like August for it.
And so you ran it yesterday.
Yeah. The moment came yesterday. All the months of training just to do a little 13.1 mile long run.
I like the point one's my favorite part. 13 wasn't long enough.
Yep.
They're like,
Everything hurts.
Okay,
I'm
sure.
just kidding. I actually don't feel as bad today as I thought I was going to. The ankles are a little brittle, but yeah, I mean, I felt really good 8 miles in, and then I started to get a little fatigued. Also, it was freezing yesterday. Like it was like 28 degrees when the race started.
y'all did it early morning, right?
Yeah, it started at 7. And yeah, my legs started to feel like glass at one point because it was just so cold. Like my legs were freezing because I can't run in pants. Like I don't like to run in like leggings or sweats or anything like that. So I was wearing shorts, which was fine because I felt okay. But like after a while, I think the cold, like it made my legs start to feel numb and like glass.
Well, you were probably running so fast, the wind chill.
Right. The wind chill was like making it worse because I was going so fast.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I heard they made her, she got pulled over.
Yeah, they were like,
She got
can you
pulled over?
slow down?
serious?
Yeah, they were
She
like,
got-
you're
she got
going to
pulled
finish
over.
before everyone else.
We
Cop
have
was like, ma'am, it's a 35 mile an hour speed limit. Okay, chill out.
we don't have even have like the paper banner at the finish line. We don't
Yeah.
even have that put up yet.
Right.
Got to slow
They're
down.
like, relax.
Yeah. But like, how did you do? Were you happy to, obviously happy to get it done? Anytime anybody works out, especially like a cardio workout,
Yeah.
it's so awesome when it gets done.
Yeah.
But did you enjoy the run at all?
I was enjoying it until like the back end.
Yeah.
Like the back end, it got tough. I'm not gonna lie. So, but we got it done. I'm telling you, like 8 miles in, I was like, oh, I'm good. I'm killing it.
8 Mile, absolutely.
Yeah. I was like, I feel good. I was holding a really steady pace the entire time. Like I could hear, so you can download the RaceJoy app and you could like track the runners that way. So I had it downloaded so that my parents could track me.
Oh, hell yeah.
And every time you get to a mile, it'd be like, Alondra's in mile 5. And it would give you like the split, the pace, like the estimated finish time. And I'm like I'm like, dang, I'm killing it. Like I feel so good. And then it just kind of like fell apart after that. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but like I started to feel not great.
I think everybody listening understands that. Yeah. Like I said, I don't think I've ever I've run like 1 mile, maybe a handful of times in my life, like nonstop.
Yeah.
And what's the point of doing more than that?
Right.
So good for you.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to tell us like your time or finish or anything, but did you hit a goal? I'm assuming you had some sort of goal in mind.
I had a goal. I didn't hit the goal, but that's okay. That just gives me something to like the next one. I can hit that.
So you can do it again?
I do because I'm not satisfied with what I did this time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Like I got the first one out the way. I know what to expect. I know what to do differently next time. So I do want to do another one to kind of like redeem myself.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's what we do here in the Foxhole.
Right.
We're never satisfied. Constant, never-ending self-improvement.
Yes.
But seriously, congrats. That's awesome
Thank you.
like work towards something. And I know you've been talking like you've had some back stuff.
Yeah.
Fighting through some pain. Mm-hmm. Screw it.
Very sore this morning, but it's like I'm going to PT today, so be good.
Hell yeah. Well, congrats.
Thanks.
Did a little running myself over the weekend.
Oh,
Matt.
did you?
I did. So
To the lawnmower?
We went to brunch yesterday morning. Okay. Got home and I was like, I got to run from the bedroom to the couch. Had to change into sweatpants and get there before the kickoff of Patriots Texans. Not to brag, made it before they kicked it off.
Not a huge deal. Were
made
you
it
winded?
happen, dude. We made it happen.
Well,
Winded?
Nah.
Nah.
so also real quick, and then I'll stop like talking about it.
No.
I lost some time because I think it was like 10 and a half miles in, right? Where I'm running, and I feel somebody like tap me or like hit my shoulder or whatever. This lady behind me, like an older lady, fell. And she fell on me, but she fell straight to the ground. And she was like struggling to get up. And I was like, I'm not going to leave this lady here. You know, like I'm not going to be like, bye.
Later.
I'm on record pace. See you later.
Sorry about it. Going to beat you.
Got a
imagine?
world record to break. I'll catch you on the other side.
Right? So this lady, and then like she's taking forever to get up. And she's like, just give me a second. And I was like, no, it's okay. Like, and she's like, I feel so bad. I'm wasting your time. And I was like, no, it's fine. And she like didn't want to stand up. And I was like, okay, just sit up. Like, you don't have to stand up. Just kind of like sit up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then like finally somebody like a cop, I don't remember if it was a cop or like somebody that's just out there, came and helped her. And after that, I was like hauling ass trying to make
my
up time.
gosh.
And it's so funny because after that happened, so Rivers was like behind me. By the way, Rivers did this half marathon. She signed up for it on Friday, did not train for it at all. So she's like behind me. And I like had just dealt with that lady. And she somehow like caught up to me, Rivers did, like a little bit behind me. And she's recording me and she's like, Alondra! Like everybody's looking at the camera but me. I'm the only one that didn't hear her. I'm just like locked in.
Oh, yeah.
But
You
it's because
focused?
that late, like I was trying to make up time.
Damn right you are.
I screwed you up.
I think like 10 and a half miles into anything, I'm looking for a reason to stop.
Right.
And being a good Samaritan is probably really,
Yes.
yeah, I'll wait here with you.
Yeah.
Take your time. Just sit. You're going to be fine.
No, I was like, get up.
I thought you were going to say you lost some time. You got penalized or something because you pushed the lady down.
So the cop did. He's like, you push her?
You push her?
Hey,
That's 20 seconds.
hey, you push her?
I lost time because I got too competitive. I was pushing old ladies down.
It's on his radio. He's like, runner number 1260. Take a minute and a half off that time.
Breaker.
Breaker.
Hey, that's what all the cops say is breaker.
Well,
breaker.
that's how they started.
I can't.
So Alondra ran a marathon. Taylor, you probably didn't get up off your couch, but 3 times this weekend?
No, it was
mow the
busy.
lawn.
We had a busy weekend.
Okay.
Guys, it's January, okay? It's not funny. I don't get to mow the lawn. Okay?
It's not even funny.
Yeah. I mean, what are we
Don't
doing
even
here?
joke about it.
No, I mean, we were busy. Saturday was kind of out and about all day. I wound up having to listen to the Bills-Broncos game more than anything. And then yesterday.
Wait, that was the one game you wanted to watch.
I know. What a surprise, huh? Something didn't go my way during football season.
Husband duties.
Are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. That was actually my side of the family. We all went to like an early dinner at like 5 o'clock. Caught the first half of Bills Broncos. Second half, it was Radio City in the car. But I mean, look, we made it happen. We didn't miss a snap. We heard everything that happened. So we're good to go
the one
there.
game that you wanted to sit and watch the most was Bo Nix and Josh Allen. And so you decided to just invite your whole family to a random 5 o'clock dinner?
So I appreciate you think that was my idea. Matt, what can I say? I'm a family man. I mean, what can I say? You know, I mean, it was a selfless act. We made it happen for the good of others. Mm-hmm. The dinner table would have been a lot more boring without my presence.
Yep.
So we made it happen. We had the phone out under the table, watching the game a little bit. We're good. We multitasked.
Hey,
everyone was happy.
Next year, look, this is going to be a lot easier for you to get out of stuff like that.
Oh,
You're going to be like,
absolutely.
hey, look, Razor's having a tough day.
It's my excuse for
He's
everything.
having a tough day. He's a little cranky. Sorry. But we got to sit here and watch this game.
That's the part I'm looking forward to. Like, I don't have to go to anything ever. Be like, no, I don't think I can't go. Sorry.
Truly is a miracle. Yeah, so I watched all the stuff Saturday. Then yesterday was tough on me. We had flag football in the afternoon. I mean, who schedules flag football during the NFL playoffs? And then we
Crazy people.
had a little great little evening. We had a little birthday dinner for friends of ours. A little birthday
Fun.
dinner, a little wine tasting. So it was a nice little evening. I did have my, it was kind of like an adult situation. There wasn't any TVs there, but I was the guy with my phone out the whole time, just sitting on the table watching. So I was following, tracking, but y'all are going to have to fill me in on a lot of the main details.
For yesterday?
Yeah, for yesterday.
Okay.
We were there. I caught up on most of it.
Yeah.
Man, Sundays are tough for us.
I didn't really watch the first game.
Yeah.
The Patriots. Why do I keep forgetting who they played? Who did
Well,
they play?
because they didn't
The Texans.
actually play
Yeah, the
yesterday.
Texans.
They were on
Yeah.
the field.
Well, no,
I'm
a lot of them
also
played.
still baffled that they made the postseason. So
Yeah.
here's your
21
recap.
of them played.
Here's your
really
recap,
well.
Matt.
Right.
CJ Stroud just threw another pick
Right now.
as we're speaking. That's the recap of the game.
Shocking. Actually, no, not shocking. Was he 4 picks in the first half, right?
4 picks in the first half,
Not bad. Not bad. I could have done that.
and they had a fumble as well.
I could
They
have
turned
done
it
that
over
for half
5
the
times.
cost. Half the price, CJ.
Yeah,
Hell, I might give you 5.
who's their backup?
it's Davis Mills.
Who actually played pretty
Davis Mills actually
decent.
isn't a bad quarterback.
Yeah. All right. Well, we are going to break down all the NFL action from this past weekend. Take you through each game, what we liked, what we didn't like, what we saw, what we didn't see, what we want to see. We got a lot of portal news as well. A lot of crazy stuff happening. Ole Miss fans being butthurt over, players exercising their right in the portal. We got national championship tonight. We're going to get into all of it. We got a great show for you today. Again, Jake is out of town. We got the tripod holding it down, but we will come back right now. We'll start breaking down a little NFL action from this weekend right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, I want to tell you about our friends over at Central Plumbing. Central Plumbing, the plumbing experts in the greater Baton Rouge area. The Payne family. Payne family's been doing it a long time. They have seen everything that you can throw at them. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's commercial, residential, industrial, whatever it is. I've told you all about this a ton of times. They've done literally everything for me at our factory. They outfitted it from, it was a blank barren warehouse. Now we got gas lines, water lines. We got everything over there. They've done everything from a residential. It doesn't matter if it's a full renovation. Doesn't matter if you're maybe fixing a little powder room. Maybe it's a water heater that's just infinite. Never run out of hot water again at your house. Again, Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org, 24/7 emergency services. If you give them a call at 225-500-0774, doesn't matter what day it is of the year, doesn't matter what time it is. If you got an emergency, give them a call right there, centralplumbing.org.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Finally, you come to your senses. Play Alice in Chains.
I know.
I texted Alondra twice last week after the show, and I was like, I swear if you don't play Alice in Chains.
She
I knew it.
Finally got the message.
even yelled at me one time. I was like, but can you play Alice in Chains?
I know. I was like, stop.
And she was
There
like,
it is. You're
she was
welcome.
like, you can't just listen on like Spotify or Apple on your phone. You're like, no, I have to hear it here.
Is this Unchained? Is this what
No. The Unplugged?
Unplugged?
Yeah. But it is my. That's why I played it, because I was listening to the Unplugged yesterday. The Unplugged is better, though.
Any of them are good. Thank God you played it finally.
You're welcome.
Ugh.
Only
I'm a
took
people
like,
pleaser. What can I say?
People pleaser.
Yep.
only took like a week of
That's what
of
people
hounding
say
her.
about me.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a people pleaser.
So jump to conclusions, man. All right. We should talk sports.
You should.
Why don't we go ahead and just get this thing started?
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlow, GoFlow IV, GoFlowIVSpa.com. Guess where I was this weekend?
Go Flow.
Went to GoFlow. Me and Lacey went. Got a couple IVs. The kids came with us, watched a little TV while we did it. In and out in about 30 to 40 minutes. I went over there and I don't know. We were just feeling like we wanted to get healthy a little bit. Wanted to get a little energy boost. I went and got a little immune booster. It's called the Booster. Actually, you can go to their website and you can check out their menu of items. They have like these IV cocktails that you can get. They have one called the Glow. They got the Myers cocktail, the Booster, the Morning After, which is kind of like a little hangover cure. Hello. The Athlete. Maybe after you run a marathon, maybe go check out the Athletes. Promotes performance and recovery. If you can't get off the couch because you just ran a marathon, they got all sorts of types of add-ins. You got B9, zinc, magnesium, vitamin B, biotin, B6, glutathione, vitamin D. They got all the good stuff. So if you want to get hydrated, if you want to get vitamized, you want something that just works immediately, straight to the veins with an IV, go check them out at GoFlow IV. Get a member, check their website, go see their membership details. Everything they can do. It's a new year. It's a new you. Get healthy. Give someone else, if you want to, a little gift of an IV as well. Go check them out, GoFlowIV.com. All right, let's get into some NFL action. Incredible NFL action for the most part. I would say all but one game was incredible NFL action. So it all starts out with the game that Taylor was looking forward to the most. Hey, I don't think we did very good in our picks either.
No,
I
they like
think
all
we-
missed.
I think
Did we go?
went
We went over.
I think we did.
I forgot what Jake picked, but
Yeah.
Jake picked Bills money line because they were only getting 1.5. That lost. Bears lost. You picked Niners +7.
Yeah.
That lost. I don't remember what. I guess I picked.
I did Bears
I
money
picked-
line.
I
So
picked Texans money line. Is
Oof.
what it was.
Yeah, we went over.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
I was the only one that actually took the points, and I think mine lost by the most.
Yeah.
amount.
Look, you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah.
At least we were all uniformity.
You know what?
right?
Some say-
we were all together.
Yeah. Some say it's just as hard to go 0-4 than it is 4-0.
It
You have the
is.
same amount of odds, yeah.
Seems like that happens more to me though, the over thing. But let's start out. We got the Broncos taking down Josh Allen and the Bills, 33-30 in an overtime thriller. So I'm watching this game and watching Josh Allen be Superman for most of this game. This was literally a game where the Broncos, it's a better team versus a better player. And that's how most of the games have gone this year for Buffalo and Josh Allen, but a huge golden opportunity missed for Josh Allen. Of course, a lot has been made of, a lot of pressure put on him going into this postseason just because Patrick Mahomes not being in, Joe Burrow not being in, Lamar Jackson not being in. Was this every single game was kind of a must-win for him? But, if any Saints fans out there holding on to some love for Sean Payton, you must be celebrating today. So Sean Payton, early in his coaching career in Broncos, gets it done. Denver Broncos headed to the AFC Championship, but not everybody on that team will be making it because Sean Payton announces after the game, in a press conference, that his starting quarterback, Bo Nix, broke his ankle. Second to last play of the game, which was pretty crazy to me because he's sitting there, he's doing a post-game interview with Tracy Wolfson. Is that who he was doing it with? Walks off the field, seemingly no limp as well. Now you can see him wincing, like right after the play. You kind of see him wincing on the sideline. You can see him when he was doing his post-game interview. You can kind of he was smiling, but then he wasn't smiling. You can kind of see he had some things on his mind, but no one thought of anything of it. I mean, that's how most guys are after the game. Then he walks off the field. Well, Sean Payton does a post-game press conference, but then he gets done with that, and then he comes back to do a follow-up to his press conference to tell the whole world that he is not starting. And your starting quarterback in the AFC Championship will be Jarrett Stidham. How about that? Teammates, right? Teammates at Auburn?
Yeah. Well,
no, they weren't teammates.
Bo was right after. So Bo's freshman year was 19. Stidham's last year was 18.
I saw a picture of Stidham as a quarterback and Bo Nix as a recruit, I believe, at Auburn. I think that's the picture I saw. They were together at Auburn, but he was getting recruited at the time. So what a huge blow for, obviously, the Broncos, but, man, it could be a huge blow for just NFL fans in general. Nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to see any starter go down, but especially a starting quarterback go down right before the AFC Championship, second to last play of the game. But you got to give him a lot of credit. Bo Nix played incredible. He wasn't like the superhuman, didn't need the superhuman performance like Josh Allen had to try to do. But at offense, they got it rolling. Bo Nix is a competitor, and Taylor, you're a big fan of Bo Nix, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he's done this for the majority of the season without a great running game. I mean, they fought for yards. Like Jaleel McLaughlin, RJ Harvey, they ran hard on Saturday. I thought they did a nice job, but the Bills almost doubled them up in rushing yards. Bo Nix kept them in this game. Mm-hmm. He had a turnover in the third quarter. I get it. He threw a pick. He tried to force something, but outside of that throw, he was really, really good. I mean, he outplayed Josh Allen. Because like the difference in the game, everyone's going to talk about the catch interception at the overtime, which I'm sure we'll get into. But the difference in that ball game was not the interception by Josh Allen in overtime, which was actually a good throw. It was Josh Allen's fumble right before halftime. So the Broncos have the ball. They're moving down the field. About 30 seconds to go before halftime. And you're probably thinking, okay, well, if the Bills hold them to a field goal, it's 13-10 at halftime, no big deal. Well, your defense gives up a big play. Bo Nix hits a strike for a touchdown. It's 17-10. Josh Allen tries to scramble and get out of bounds, fumbles. Denver gets the ball back at the 35, kicks a field goal. It's 20-10 at halftime instead of 30-10. I mean, that's a 10-point swing, and that's ultimately what did them in. Like, credit to the Bills. They fought back and took the lead late, but if it's 13-10 at halftime, pretty much a tie game at that point, the Bills win it in regulation. But that's what did them in. The critical mistakes by Josh Allen and the Bills. 2 picks and a fumble by Josh Allen, a fumble by James Cook. I mean, that's 4 turnovers right there.
Yeah, Josh Allen has to do so much. So it's easy to criticize turnovers, but when you watch like the totality of the game and to see like the kind of plays that he has to make.
Oh yeah, he was good.
He doesn't have great ball security. Like there's often times where he's like fumbling it as he's going down and he like regains control. He doesn't have like the greatest ball security. He never does. Like you're never sure if he's going to hold on to the ball. He doesn't lose it a ton, but he's always fumbling it around in his hands sometime when he's running. And
He fumbled a second time, and they recovered it.
Right. But what he does off schedule is so impressive. I think it honestly, he relies on that so much, and the Bills in general for their success rely on his off schedule. How many times is he sitting back there in the pocket and you hold your breath because he's about to get sacked, and then he steps up in the pocket and makes some miraculous play, or doesn't? He just like steps in the pocket, almost gets sacked 5 times, and gets back to the line of scrimmage. I think it almost messes him up sometimes when he has to play on schedule, 5-step, 1 hitch and throw. You saw in overtime he missed. Was it Knox?
It was
or Kincaid. Kincaid, he missed
Kincaid.
him. It was for game-winning touchdown. Oh, that was at the end of the regulation. I'm sorry.
To go into overtime.
Yeah, to go into overtime. So, controversy in overtime with the Brandon Cooks catch, no catch, interception situation. Is this it right here? Good timing. And a lot of controversy, a lot of dialogue back and forth on the socials as well. Brandon Cooks, what do we think? Catch, interception?
I think catch only because McMillan didn't come up with the ball until after the roll. Like, they always say survive the ground. Kind of looked like he did. Like, that's a bad angle of it. But if anything, I might just call it incomplete because you don't know for sure if it hit the ground before McMillan gets this ball. Like, I might just call it incomplete, just a wash. However, catch the damn ball, Brandon Cooks. That was a perfect throw.
That was a good throw.
Catch the ball. Look at this throw. I mean, he's like, if you catch that ball, you're in field goal range, you win the game. You win the game right there. You can line up and kick a field goal next, and that's the end of it. Catch the ball. So I don't care, catch, no catch.
I think I would just call it incomplete. I can't tell from that camera angle. It doesn't, to me, from that camera angle, again, I didn't watch this game, so I didn't see all the different ones, but from just that, it does look like an interception, but I can't really tell.
So, I think as football fans, we've seen play, not this exact time, like how quick it happened and rolled over. We've seen this happen in football all the time. And this is the first time I've ever seen this called not a catch. Now, I'm not arguing if it was or wasn't. All I'm saying is this is called a catch 10 out of 10 times normally. But in this situation, it wasn't. And I'm not saying that it should have been called a catch because it was so bang. And I think it's easy to get wrapped up into, we watch this in slow motion, so we think it's happening slower than it really is. The ball doesn't hit the ground, so it's not an incomplete. Like from that, like you see, the ball never touches a blade of grass, so it can't be ruled incomplete. So something has got to give. But
You think he has control of the ball there?
I think in this situation, I don't think it really matters. Somebody comes up with the ball. Now, if it rolls around and it hits the grass, it probably gets ruled incomplete. So I think he has control. I think he's got control enough to say he's down.
Yeah. Because the roll, it's like, if he has control of it, then he's kind of just down by contact.
He's down by contact right there.
Right
That
there.
is a better angle.
I think that should be called a catch 10 out of 10 times. Of course, I'm an offensive mind, but don't just take my word for it. Go look at Richard Sherman's social media. He said the same thing. He said
Sherman's a defensive guy.
And he's a defensive guy. He said that's I'm not sure if he said it was a catch, but he said that is ruled a catch every single time.
Yeah.
I've never seen this type of play, and I think it happened yesterday in the Rams game. The same situation happened. Guy comes down, I think it was Devontae Adams, catches it, goes down, the guy rolls over, takes the ball from him as he's hitting the ground, ruled a catch. So for it to come down, and this was a little bit BS yesterday too, or on Saturday. So Sean McDermott, he calls a timeout because they're not even talking about reviewing this thing. They didn't even slow the game down for a second to even discuss this situation. How do they not? And that was his complaint at the end of the game, was like, how do you not slow this down? A game that determines a season right here, determines who's going to the AFC Championship. And so now it didn't happen. But I'm not saying it is. I believe that should have been ruled a catch. I'm not saying he had control of it, but I think that play always gets ruled a catch. So anyway, it doesn't happen. The Bills get it. They go back down, kick a field goal. Now they get to go to the AFC Championship with a backup quarterback. So we'll see. And then, but let's go to break here, and then we'll come back and talk about the other game. Who's going to meet them in the AFC Championship for a golden opportunity to get to go to the Super Bowl against a backup quarterback. So stay tuned with us right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right. I don't think Sean Payton has peace of mind right now, just starting quarterbacks out. But you can have peace of mind with Boudreaux's Electrical, boudreauxelectrical.com. The experts when it comes to whole home generators. So we got some crazy weather. Guarantee you there's some people waking up today with a cold house because their power ran out. It's 29, 30 degrees, whatever it is. What a terrible time for that power to go out. So protect yourself, protect your home, protect your things. Call the experts at Boudreaux's Electrical, and you can go to their homepage right now, and there's a big old red button that says get a free Generac quote right there. You can start the whole process. This is something that you've been thinking about for your family, for your things. Why not start right now? It's January. Get prepared. Prepare yourself all year with a whole home generator. Boudreaux'Electrical.com.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back here off the bench from the Raising Cane studio. If you're checking us out on YouTube, joining the chat, pop in. You can see me and Kane the dog here, just holding it down. Jake, Alondra. Not Jake. Taylor, Alondra. Jake.
He's here in spirit.
He's here in spirit. He might be joining us a little bit later.
Yeah, I texted the.
Or he might not be. He probably stayed out. He was probably out on the South Beach.
Yeah, he's hungover.
Yeah, he's hungover for sure.
He was at club. What's a cool club over there in Miami?
Probably,
I don't know.
Probably just the one.
He was at that one.
Probably just the one. Maybe some rooftop pool or something.
He was out in club space.
Club Space. That's a good name.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Well, if you want to put in a rooftop pool,
Ayo,
maybe Russell Pools,
maybe.
russellpools.com. When you think of amazing customized pools here in Louisiana, hey, we're about to get our project started, the Flynn fam, over at our house. We've been thinking about it for a couple of years, and we've actually kind of waited too long, and we're regretting it because the kids are at that age where we want to have everybody at the house. We want to have all the kids coming over, hopping in the pool, and we don't have it yet, but we're about to. We're about to get that project started. So if you've been kind of holding off on something, if it's something you've been wanting to do, go check it out at russellpools.com. 2 landscape architects on staff over there, so they make the whole process seamless. They make it easy. It's a one-stop shop. You don't have to go, hire this person to kind of draw it, this person to engineer it, then take it to a pool company and kind of piece everything together. It's a one-stop shop, and they can deliver the best product, the best work. So if you dream it, they can build it, they can design it, they can engineer it, maintain it. They can literally do everything. It truly is a great company. They do Chris Anderson, that ownership over there, but they've been doing it a long time, and that's why they have that reputation for being the best. So they can make the most extravagant pool you want or the most basic, whatever you want, whatever fits your need, whatever fits your budget. So go check them out right there at russellpool.com. All right, so we just talked about the catch, no catch, and I brought up one more point. We were talking about it at break. Just one more, to put it to put a butt on that. It's if Brandon Cooks was down the field and he is laying on the ground when he catches this ball, so he's already down, right? If he catches it while just sitting on the ground, the Bronco guy can't just come up and steal the ball from him, even though he hasn't made a football move. And then Taylor was talking about if they're saying that if Brandon Cooks wasn't down by contact, and they did say the Broncos player was down by contact immediately, there is just the explanation right there is a little bit loose. So
he tried to, McMillan tried to get up and run with the ball, and the ref, he blows his hands, does a signal that he's down by contact. I'm like, but he just did the same thing that Cooks did.
Yep.
So how is he down by contact and Cooks wasn't? That's just.
Yeah, and that's a big complaint. At least take a look at it. At least have a conversation about it, whether it's right or wrong. At least act like you're trying to get it right in the overtime of the NFL playoff game. But whatever. Opportunity missed for Josh Allen. Of course, I've been in those locker rooms. Playoff losses. There is few things in life that can rip your heart out like that, at least in the world of sports, than losing in the playoffs, especially a close one. You've heard people talk about, man, I'd rather lose in a blowout than lose in a close one. Well, that's not accurate either, but I've been there. We lost the NFC Championship game in Seattle, and that was probably the worst feeling I've ever had in my life. I never wanted to feel that again. Well, Josh Allen has felt it multiple times now in the NFL. Can't get it done. Buffalo Bills, they got to figure out something. They got to realize what they're doing is not working. They have to help that man. If they help him, can you imagine Josh Allen with the Texans defense? Anybody?
Or a legitimate number one receiver.
Yeah, it'd be the greatest team ever created. The Texans miss an opportunity to punch their ticket to the AFC Championship game to play a team without a starting quarterback. You know what's really hard to do as a backup quarterback? Play against the best defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
With a killer pass rush, a tenacious defensive backfield that is looking to take the ball at any moment. But we're not going to see that because C.J. Stroud played quarterback for him yesterday, and he played it really poorly. About as bad as you can see in playoff football. A lot of terrible throws, and C.J. Stroud has to be this anomaly that comes in, plays incredible his rookie year. Does not play well his second year. And the Texans were a couple plays away from punching their ticket to the AFC Championship in spite of C.J. Stroud. Their defense is amazing and incredibly fun to watch for all football fans. They get after it, but they just can't get it done in New England. In like a beautiful game to watch too. Snowy, Foxborough, classic NFL football. A game that we feel like we've seen 100 times with another quarterback playing for the Patriots. Just a playoff game in Foxborough in that cool weather. But Mike Vrabel's team finds a way to get it done, and Mike Vrabel trying to punch his ticket for Coach of the Year. I don't know if he'll get it over Duvall, but he's trying. But what an opportunity missed for the Texans, and Huck took it bad too.
I know.
Huck.
Was he upset?
Oh yeah.
Was he?
Big deal.
And it's okay because he's like a kid.
Yeah.
Did he cry? Because sometimes I know kids.
No cries.
Because
No.
I know sometimes kids get so emotional.
Sure.
I cry.
And
So
so
upset. I cry a lot,
What are we
that
doing?
they cry. Like I was.
No, but it's a tough situation,
Huck.
man. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
you
his
have to
team.
think with your defense. If you could just get to the next round, you're going to be the favorite to punch your ticket because you're playing a backup. But 4 interceptions in the first half, and just like on top more than that,
Is that
just
bad?
can't. Yeah, is it good? Just inaccurate throws. I mean, he throws multiple throws, but I get it. There's bad weather, but grow up.
Yeah.
Grow up. Everybody plays in bad weather. You're not the only one.
Those were like bad college throws.
Bad college, bad high school throws. You threw the ball so bad you tore your teammate's ACL.
We watched it. I mean, we were talking about it on Friday. Like, we picked the Texans because we were like, if C.J. Stroud could just not make a mistake, your defense will keep you in this game.
Or not
He
make
collapsed.
or not make 20 mistakes. It's inexcusable. And the Texans now have to be thinking, do we actually have our quarterback? Are we going to exercise a fifth-year option for this guy? The answer is no. As of right now, that is not your quarterback. I'm sorry. And I'll tell you, you have a affinity for Ohio State quarterbacks.
Yeah, T-Bob used to make fun of me because I said C.J. Stroud's not going to be good in the NFL, and I didn't have anything to back it up. I said he played for Ohio State. Ohio State quarterbacks are terrible in the NFL. It works till it doesn't. After his rookie year, I was like, all right, I'll take that back. No, I'm diving back in. Find me a good Ohio State quarterback in the NFL. I'm diving back into it. That's it.
Joe Burrow?
Nope, doesn't count. Didn't play
Doesn't
at Ohio
count,
State.
bud. Yeah, he
Didn't
tire
play there.
wrestled. That's about it. That's all he did. I like how they do try to claim him, though.
Every time.
Every time. So, anyway, Texans, sorry. You blew it. But the Patriots, man, oh my gosh, my chair just fell down. But Drake May, MVP chance, raining through Foxborough.
Am I the only one that feels like this is kind of like a strange group of teams that made it into the postseason?
No, it absolutely is.
Like,
Well, it's number 1
the
and 2 seed.
Texans again
Yeah.
were like so bad in the beginning
Yeah.
of the season.
They won.
That everybody was like, this is a terrible team.
What, they win 10 straight to get to the playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone in the chat saying, yeah, Will Campbell's another guy who didn't have a great day. Look, nobody's having a great day versus the Texans bring out the boo birds in every team. Nobody has a good day trying to block up the Texans.
It's crazy.
But now they're done. They got to go home because of C.J. Stroud playing bad. And like I said, they're looking to save some money, get the same result. I could have done that. I could go out there and throw 4 picks in the first half like that. Boom. Half the cost. Still got it. Still got it, baby.
Should we call D'Amico?
Yeah, we can call him.
Okay.
He seems too nice.
He does seem nice.
He does seem too nice for a head coach.
Yeah.
Which is weird because, like, he was a badass linebacker for a number of years.
Right.
But he is. He's got nice guy energy.
He's got really nice guy energy. And that's good. That's a good thing to have, especially in professional football, because you got to, like, be more of a peer sometimes. If you're not, like, the Belichicks of the world or the Vrabels of the world where you can kind of, like, intimidate a little bit. You got to have a little bit of nice guy energy, but sometimes it comes off as too nice. Sometimes it comes off as like, you need to go like grab CJ Stroud's face mask and shake him a little bit. All right. Enough talking about CJ Stroud in the AFC. We'll come back. We'll wrap up this hour, talk a little on the NFC side, but then at the top of hour 2, we're going to come back and talk some portal news for LSU. So stay tuned right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, national championships tonight. So I don't know if you're maybe hosting, maybe you're going, whatever it is. But it doesn't matter what you're doing for the game. There is no better time. It's a great time to drink Dos Equis. We live in South Louisiana. Let's call it what it is. People like to drink a few beers. We like to have 1 or 2. We like to, social beers, whatever it is. Just make sure it's a Dos Equis, that delicious ice cold Mexican lager. Go pick it up at your local store, wherever you get it. They even got a fantastic website, dosequis.com. Got to have your ID if you want to enter that one. You can go check it out. Buy a 6-pack, buy a 12-pack, buy a case, whatever the size of your group is. Make sure they are loaded down with the best dang beer around. So go for Dos. And if you're going to do it, make sure you drink responsibly, but make sure that you're going for Dos. Drink Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friends. Make sure you get it. Have some fun tonight. Dos Equis.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Sometimes I want to take you down. Sometimes I want to get you.
All right, welcome back. Off the Bench. Finishing up hour 1 here. Tripod riding again here in the foxhole. Jake in Miami. Probably still out from last night.
Clubs don't close there, right?
I don't know. Great question.
I've
He
heard
might
people,
still be there.
So my brother is one of those, like, he goes to Miami a lot. He's like one of those, they go to EDC or whatever, the EDM stuff.
Okay, sure.
So he's one of those people, so he
Sure,
goes
sure.
to Miami all the time.
He's one of those people.
And so I think that he's told me that.
One of them.
Right, he's one of them. That they like leave the club and it's daytime outside. So I think that Jake is probably still clubbing right now. It's only 7:53.
Like that scene from Varsity Blues. Who we
Time
play,
is
who
it?
we play tonight?
7 o'clock.
Oh, man. We're, like the Body 4 chat here on YouTube is lighting up, saying the NFL is rigged. Well, pretty hard to rig a game. Sometimes it seems like it. I don't think it seems like it from this weekend, though.
No.
Like what
No,
benefit?
Bills would have won.
Yeah, I think you want.
You would want Josh Allen
you
in the
want him
Super
in
Bowl.
there.
Right?
Also,
you would want him in
for
there.
like storyline wise, I feel like the Bears would have won too, because it would have been like the first time they're going in forever. The Bears have been pretty terrible for years, like a good like comeback story kind of thing. You
Like
know,
the Rams just won a few years ago. I mean,
Right,
So
right.
I would say it's actually the opposite. Maybe these guys just aren't very good at their job.
Yeah, I think if we're the NFL and we're rigging the Final Four, it's Patriots Bills, and
I don't know. I guess
I
you
don't
could go
know.
either way with the other
I
ones.
don't know. Yeah, either way, the Niners, Seahawks. I don't know who I'm choosing. There's a lot of like the electromagnetic field,
Yeah.
so
I'm
maybe the Niners.
I'm going Niners. The game's in San Fran.
Yeah.
The fans
True.
would blow that up. Like
Yeah.
that's
Tom Brady.
Yeah, you're right. Niners. I'm going Niners.
so
Rams.
I'd go Niners.
I'm keeping the Rams in it because you got your 2 MVP candidates, Drake May and Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Maybe Chicago with a storyline.
I feel like there's a good one for them, but either way,
Yeah.
the
The
Rams
Bills.
too.
Well, like, let us know. Like, if you're up in this chat right here, let us know if the NFL's rigged, which some people think it is. What's the NFL rigging it to? What would your top 4 be?
What's the incentive for rigging it though?
Fun, keep people talking.
Yeah, I guess.
Power.
Power. That's right. Look at us.
Script writers.
I don't know if Vegas is rigging it either. I keep hoping that there's some sort of gambling scandal because then I'd get the turnover chain. But it only happens in basketball. People only point shaving in basketball, which is a shame.
It's probably the easiest to point shave, I feel like.
No, it definitely is. Missing a couple free throws. All right, we're going to wrap up here, hour 1. We're going to come back talking college football, national championship. We got LSU Portal, the Portal King, right here. Stay tuned, 104.5 ESPN.
Off the bench.
All right, well, it's, let's see, it's January 19th. You want to upgrade your house? The inside of it, the way it looks, the way it feels. You know what really brings a room together? What ties it all together? Some nice window coverings. K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. You can go check them out. K2ZBlinds.com. Give them a call if you're ready to upgrade the interior of your house. Maybe if you're looking for some power shades on your outdoor living area. If you haven't seen them, you can go to their website right there. You can check out what that looks like. It's at a push of a button. Your outdoor space becomes an extension of your indoor. Extension of your house, your entertainment area. So don't just stick to like, oh, it's hot outside. We got to stick inside. No, well, they got these shades that go up and down at a push of a button. They are amazing. They make it really comfortable to just hang out, to host, to have a little party. K to Z Blinds, K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living, K2ZBlinds.com.
Fall is all about cozy comforts, and with Hero Bread, you can enjoy all your favorites and still hit your health goals. From breakfast bagels and meal prepped enchiladas to mouth-watering burgers and cheesy noodles. You won't believe Hero Bread's options have 0 to 5 grams net carbs and are high fiber from the taste and texture. And right now, Hero Bread is offering 10% off your order. Go to hero.co and use code FALL25 at checkout. That's FALL25 at HERO.co. All figures are per serving of Hero Bread. Contains 2 to 18 grams of fat per serving. See the product nutrition panels on hero.co for more information.